She see money all around me. I look like I'm a man.
Hey. What's up, guys? What's up? This is JL Forbes, your entrepreneur from Entrepreneur Direct. You guys know the tag. Subscribe below. You know how we get it in. Today we are talking about where do you locate the bag? Where do you find the bag to start? Startup capital, money. You guys know how I get down. Gas money, right? A little money to get you from A to B. Where do you get it from? How do you obtain it, right? What are my options, right? So as an entrepreneur, you have to be on top of this, right? This is the gas that fuels your vehicle, which is your vision. So you have to see, you don't need a lot of money, like some people think, but you do need a little gas money to get you from A to B, station to station, right? So we're gonna go over a couple of ways that I have utilized myself to move a little forward, move a little closer to my goals when I needed that capital, right? And like I always speak about, when my book is coming out soon, when we talk about gas money, that little gas money, your vehicle is your vision. You need to put gas money into your vehicle to get from station to station to grow. So where did I look for gas money when I first started? Everything started intangibly, right? Had to create it, had to draw value, as we all know. We had to draw value to create gas money, right? So you get a little bit of gas money here and there. How do you capitalize on that, right? So you start looking for other people because you got something good here now and you need some more money to expand upon it and make it national or international or just more marketing budget, whatever the case may be, right? You're looking for some money outside of what you net. So first thing people look at is, still, without a shadow of a doubt, is for some reason, financial institutions, right? They're looking for their own bank. Well, if you haven't tried already, please do. It's a lesson learned. Go to your financial institution, ask them for a business loan. You will have a very, very difficult time to obtain that business loan, right? So that's not the way that people are getting money. They're not getting financed through their banks anymore, right? They're not getting that. That's very difficult to get, right? So that's one. People look there. That's not the avenue, right? So then some people are like, I want to get my personal credit together and get a personal loan, right? Some people are able to do that. Some people have been successful. I'm not going to lie, some people have been successful. Majority of people are not successful, and that's not the way that you protect and go into business, really, with your personal. Now, if you have no other means, by all means, be very strategic when you do it, but go for it. Have I used my personal? Yes, I have used my personal credit before, and I will again, I might not have to again, but if I was in a situation where I had to, I do know that I would be ready to use my personal credit again, because I know what to do once I'm in a position that I don't have to use it anymore. The whole goal is to move on and get into into business credit and other ways to do it, as we're going to get into. So, personal credit. We got financial institution, right? Credit union, which is all under the same umbrella, right? Let's go to the credit cards, right? Personal credit cards, which is the same thing. You can utilize that, but that's not really the route to go, okay? Let's go with, let's say, work, right? So right now, a lot of people have 401ks, from their job. So some people do borrow from that. That is something that I have clients that do that all the time. If you're going to put it back, or if you're strategically using it to leverage your money in a more effective way, then I do suggest you removing it from your 401k. Please be strategic with that. Look how much your 401k is going to yield you in the long term, and look how much this investment possibly could yield you in the long term. Your 401k is just an option there. It's an option. It's not something that you have to do in that circumstance. There are a lot better options out here. So that's food for thought for 401k. Let's get into the effective ways, right? Let's move into business credit, right? Business credit, stuff that you can build up off your EIN number, not associated with your Social Security number. So it has nothing to do with your Social Security number, if I can get it out. It has to do everything with your business, your EIN number, which is like your Social Security number for your business. So, as opposed to your personal credit being affected by it, or you even having personal credit that's good to begin with, it doesn't matter. It's neither here nor there. You can build it up through your EIN number, right? So that's one key way to build and get financing and get capital and get to the bag to finance your businesses, right? Is business credit. That is one way, right? Let's talk about venture capitalists and angel investors. Venture capitalists and angel investors, similar to how you see on Shark Tank, right? People come up there with their profits and loss sheet, their P&L, and they're ready to go. They have their whole business plan, they have their marketing, they have their numbers together, and they're ready to spit their pitch, right? They're ready to go over everything and go for their dreams and go for their shot and try to get finance, right? This is an option as well. A lot of times you have to have an already sustaining business. Most venture capitalists and angel investors are not gonna fund a startup business, and if they do fund a startup business, it's going to be limited funds in the very, very beginning, right? So, and with most venture capitalists and angel investors that I personally know, the little bit in the game is not really interesting to them. So if you need a little bit, they might be able to give you a little bit, but the return is not significant enough for them to be in the game, right? They don't see the big picture of them wasting their money for this time for what they're going to get in return. Not to say they won't get a return, but it's just not enticing to those individuals, right? So that is an option, but you have to be at a certain stage and a certain level too, because I know a lot of angel investors and venture capitalists that I personally know, and ones that I don't, they don't deal with anything $500,000 or less, or even $1 million or so less, and then it goes up from there. Some people are just not doing anything that they can't invest $2 million into, you know, and it goes up and goes up and goes up. You can find an investor for your niche. So that's not really the most important part, but at the same time, you have to have something, a sustainable business structure already and been consistent, and just need the money to take it to the next level or to manufacture more and stuff of that nature, right? So we have business credit, we have venture capitalists and angel investors, right? We have that. So I'm in the real estate business. So we deal with something that's called hard money. Hard money is personal investors, right? Private investors, right? So they'll be able to give you money with a higher interest rate as opposed to 8%. Maybe it might be 15%, it might be 17%. The objective here is to use the money in a short period of time with that interest rate that's super high, and then pay it all back within a short period of time, because you do not want to be stuck in a long-term situation with anything with a hard money lender or anybody that gives you that high of interest rate. But it is a means to an end if you are trying to flip a property or you're doing something in a short period of time, whether it be 3 months, 2 months, 4 months, and you know that you can return this money back and make a lump sum over top of that, right? So these are some of the options that you can do. Fundraising, right? You can also set up systems where you're doing a lot of fundraising. You put integral teams together to do fundraising events, right? To continue to create profit and revenue, right? So we have that, and we also have grant writing, right? You can have grant writers. You have people that write grants on your behalf, your business's behalf, to receive funding for those things, right? So that's also an option. You guys know here with Entrepreneur Direct, we have a grant writing whole team, and we have whole services, whether we do it for you or we teach you how to do it yourself. DIY, do it yourself, right? It's no one you're gonna be able to rely on more than yourself. So you always want to at least learn how to do it. Even if you're in a tight jam where you want something done very, very quickly by expert, I completely understand that. You want it done right the first time. But I always implore everybody to learn how to do it themselves, right? So you have that as an option as well. How do you get to the bag, right? Business credit, you have personal credit, you have private money, you have angel investors, you have venture capitalists, you have grants, you have fundraising. All these are options, right? And if you look into my YouTube and you go on our website, you can see how we dive into this a lot more. If you ever seen one of my workshops, we kind of give you step by step on how to go after this type of money in all these different areas and the best way to go after it. And then depending on what your business is, which one to go after first, right? Some will approve you quicker than others, and you'll get the money, and people are more lenient to help you out and finance your business in these niches, right? Depending on what niche you're in. So I'm leaving you guys with that. You know how I do, guys. I'm an entrepreneur's entrepreneur, your entrepreneur's entrepreneur. JL Forbes from entrepreneur-direct.com, www.entrepreneur-direct.com. You guys, if you're not seeing me on YouTube, please subscribe to my channel. Tons and tons of information. We have interviews. We have things that we do with the youth. We have so much stuff that we're trying to push the financial freedom fighters to go over the top to the tipping point and try to get as many financial freedom fighters on this journey with us. They're trying to get ownership and try to break free, right? I think everybody deserves a great lifestyle while they're on this earth. They deserve their time. They deserve to be able to monetize their God-given talent and be able to spend time with their family and friends and stuff they really care about. Purpose and be purposely driven. So I want to help everybody do that. I need your help to do that as well, right? It's an energy type thing. The masses, we want everybody to win. There's so many new creations that need to be coming out here. You could open up a new creation that could help my business, right? So it's really an ecosystem here, guys. It's people all connected in one. And I hope everyone understands that. We're financial freedom fighters, and I'm JL Forbes. Hope to see you soon again. Take care.
They know what I'm gonna say. And even if I get in trouble, you know what I'm saying? Ain't that what we're supposed to do? I'm not saying I'm gonna rule the world or I'm gonna change the world, but I guarantee that I will spark the brand that will change the world. And that's our job, is to spark somebody else watching us. We might not be the ones, but let's not be selfish. And because we're not gonna change the world, let's not talk about how we should change it. I don't know how to change it, but I know if I keep talking about how dirty it is out here, somebody can clean it up.
Keep it 1,000 while they sell dreams. West side of Illadale thing. Advisory to the final bell ring. School them start to the finish. Bring your compositions and take notes on how to demolish the competition. Forever a trooper. Killing boosts was never a rumor. Just be truthful. Me to you was like Giuseppe the Puma. Sucker Frito the evils and try their best to seduce you. End up in a medic van or a cruiser. Dead or in jail. Bumping OB for CL. Heaven to hell. Which one do you believe in? The ones you least suspect do the scheming. Snooze not even. Staying alert since a youth playing Nerf. Class on my own when I lay a verse. This ain't rehearsed. This is second nature. Never been a hesitator. Doing now, I wait a second later. Destined for success. I'm being me and not them. Legend on the MIC. I've been a fiend since Rakim. Wordsmith.